You have tried the volumizing shampoo. You have tried the dry shampoo. You have tried holding your breath and hoping. And somehow, your hair still looks flat by noon, and you cannot figure out why. If thin hair has been quietly stealing your confidence, this video is about to change that completely. Let's fix your thin hair styling routine together, because your natural elegance has been buried under the wrong habits for too long. I research worst style and beauty mistakes and youth-boosting fixes for mature women, so you get simple, proven transformations that work instantly. Today we're perfecting 4 essential steps for thin hair. And by part 3, you'll want to pause this video, walk to your mirror, and see something completely different staring back at you. I mean it. We are covering the root techniques that create real lift, the product mistakes that are silently flattening your hair, the drying methods that steal volume before you even finish, and the finishing moves that make thin hair look deliberately styled. And the very first step? It is the one most women skip entirely, and it is ruining everything else you do after it. Step 1. The root prep mistake you cannot afford to skip. You spend time on your hair every single morning. You style it carefully, and within an hour, it is completely flat again, and you feel like giving up. That cycle is exhausting. But here is what nobody has told you yet. The problem almost never starts with your styling. It starts the moment you step out of the shower. Thin hair loses volume at the root the second it gets weighed down. And most women are weighing it down before they even pick up a brush. The number one culprit is how you towel dry. Rubbing your hair aggressively with a towel roughens the cuticle and flattens the root zone completely. From that moment, no product in the world can fully undo that damage. What to swap? If you are still rubbing your hair dry, swap it for a gentle scrunching motion using a microfiber towel, or even a soft cotton t-shirt. The difference in root lift you get, before you have applied a single product, is immediate and honestly a little shocking. The second root prep mistake is skipping a volumizing mousse or a lightweight root lifting spray at this stage. Honestly, this is the step I wish someone had whispered to me a decade ago. These products work by coating each strand at the root while the hair is still damp, which means they set the lift while the hair dries, not after. Applying them to dry hair later is almost useless for thin hair over 50. This is the one that changed everything. Apply your mousse or root spray to your fingertips, not directly to your scalp. Work it in using a gentle pressing motion aimed at the root zone from underneath. You are not smoothing the hair down. You are lifting it up from the base before it has a chance to fall. The third prep mistake is parting your hair the same direction every single day. Over time, your hair literally trains itself to fall flat along that part. Flip your part to the opposite side while your hair is still damp. Your roots will stand up on their own simply because they have not been conditioned to lie down there. It is not magic. It is just physics. Your bone structure was built for beautiful hair days. You just need the right foundation underneath it. In part 2, we are talking about the one product that most thin-haired women are using, that is actively making their hair flatter with every use. It is sitting in your shower right now, and once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Step 2. The product trap that is flattening your hair every single day. Have you ever bought a product specifically for thin hair, used it faithfully for weeks, and somehow ended up with hair that looked even flatter than before? You are not imagining it. And you are definitely not doing it wrong. The product itself is the problem. Here is the truth about thin hair and product weight. Fine strands after 50 are more porous, more fragile, and far more sensitive to buildup than they were even 10 years ago. The moment you apply anything too heavy, a rich conditioner applied root to tip, a serum designed for thick hair, a silicone-heavy smoothing cream, your hair acts like a wet paper towel. It clings to itself and to your scalp, and it stays there. What to swap? If you are using a standard conditioner from root to tip, swap it for a lightweight conditioner applied only from the mid-lengths to the ends. Your roots do not need conditioning. They need freedom. The difference in how your roots behave when they have not been coated in conditioner is something you will feel the moment you step out of the shower. This one is everything. The second product trap is using a dry shampoo as a volume tool without understanding what it actually does. Dry shampoo absorbs oil, which is useful, but if you spray it onto hair that has already lost its lift, it adds texture and grit without restoring any real root movement. Worse, layered applications of dry shampoo cause buildup that weighs fine hair down over time. There is one technique that changes how your entire root situation looks by tomorrow morning. Flip your head upside down before you spray. Let the dry shampoo settle for 90 seconds. Then lift your head and use your fingertips, not a brush, to work it into the roots using upward motions only. It takes 4 minutes. The lift lasts all day. The third product mistake is the one that surprises women the most. Finishing sprays. Heavy hold hairsprays applied all over the hair compress the cuticle and glue strands together, which is the exact opposite of what thin hair needs. What you want instead is a flexible light hold mist applied only to the mid-lengths, held at least 12 inches from the hair. Your roots stay free, your ends stay touchable, and your style holds without crunch. Honestly, light hold spray from 12 inches away is the most underused secret in thin hair styling. And it has been right there on your shelf the whole time. Part 3 is where this all comes together. Because the way you dry your hair is either building volume or destroying it. And most women are destroying it. Let's fix that right now. Step 3. How you are drying your hair is collapsing your volume before it even starts. Most women think volume is created at the end, with the right brush, the right spray, the right finishing move. But here is what is actually true. Volume is built during the drying process, or it is not built at all. And if you are drying your hair the way most women do, you are closing the door on volume before you have even opened it. The most damaging drying habit for thin hair is blowing the dryer downward from root to tip in a single smooth motion. This feels polished. It looks controlled. And it completely seals your hair flat against your head. What you want instead is to direct the airflow at the root zone first, using a concentrator nozzle, and aim it slightly upward against the direction your hair grows. You are training the root to lift away from the scalp while the hair is still malleable. Once it dries in that lifted position, it stays. This made a friend of mine stop mid-conversation and ask what was different about my hair. It was just the angle of a blow dryer. The second drying mistake is using a round brush that is too large for your hair density. A large barrel round brush is designed for thick hair. It creates curl and smoothness for strands that can hold weight. For fine thin hair after 50, a smaller barrel gives you far more control over each root section. And the tension you create while drying with it actually pulls lift into the root rather than letting it collapse. What to swap? If your round brush is wider than your fist, swap it for a smaller barrel version, and work in sections no wider than 1 inch at a time. You will feel the difference in the resistance. And you will see the difference in the root height immediately. Yes, that's simple. The third drying mistake is finishing with heat still running when you release the brush. Always switch to the cool shot button the moment you unroll the brush from each section. The cool air sets the lift while it is still in the exact position your brush created. Heat keeps the hair pliable, which means the moment you let go, gravity wins. Cool air locks the shape in place. Your natural elegance is right there waiting. The blow dryer is just the last thing standing between you and it. Part 4 is where you take everything you have built, the prep, the products, the drying, and add the finishing touches that make thin hair look deliberately beautifully full. And one of them you can do in under 30 seconds. I'll show you exactly how. Step 4. The finishing moves that make thin hair look full, polished, and completely intentional. You have prepped your roots. You have chosen the right products. You have dried your hair with intention. Now comes the part that most thin hair tutorials completely skip. The finishing layer that takes all that work and makes it look effortless, voluminous, and refined. These are the moves that make people assume you spent an hour when you spent 20 minutes. The first finishing move is the one you can do in under 30 seconds. And it visually doubles how full your hair looks before you leave the house. Part your hair on the opposite side from where you styled it. Then push it back across to your intended side. The roots will stand up at a natural angle that no brush in the world can manufacture. It looks deliberate. It looks styled. And it took you less time than finding your keys. What to swap? If you are parting your hair the same way you styled it, you are losing free volume. Swap that automatic habit for this 30-second flip, and watch what those beautiful eyes of yours see in the mirror. The second finishing move is using a matte light hold paste. Not a serum, not a gloss, applied only to the ends. Just a rice grain amount, emulsified between your palms. then lightly scrunched into the last 2 inches of your hair. This gives the ends texture and separation, which creates the visual illusion of density. Hair that has texture at the ends always reads as fuller than hair that is smooth and uniform. There is one trick that makes this 10 times more effective. Scrunch upward, never downward. That upward motion builds a tiny amount of compression into the length that keeps your volume from falling flat through the day. Honestly, I started doing this 3 years ago and I will never stop. The third finishing move is the one that holds everything together through the entire day. And it is the move most women completely forget. After you have finished styling, tilt your head upside down for 15 seconds. Shake your roots very gently with your fingertips. Then come back up slowly. This resets any compression that happened during styling and lets the root lift settle into its fullest natural position. It takes 15 seconds. It adds visual volume that lasts for hours. You needed to hear this. All 4 steps together. The root prep, the right products, the intentional drying, and these finishing moves are a complete system. Each step makes the next one work better. Miss one and the whole thing underperforms. Use all 4 and your hair looks the way it was always supposed to look. Full polished and entirely beautifully yours. You just learned 4 complete steps that most women with thin hair spend years searching for and never find in one place. Root prep, product choices, drying technique, finishing moves. You now have the full system. Wear this with the confidence it was always meant to carry. Because those 4 steps are not a temporary fix. They are a permanent upgrade to how your hair looks every single morning. Tell me in the comments. Which of these 4 steps were you skipping without knowing it? I read every single comment, and I want to know exactly where this changed things for you. Next time, we are talking about the one color mistake that adds 10 years to your face, and the simple fix your colorist can do in a single appointment. You do not want to miss that one. Like this video, subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Path, and I will see you in the next one.